Hello everyone, welcome to Meenastro. Here we are continuing our series of Jupiter transit into the sign of Cancer and reaching its exaltation. Uh, Jupiter has already transited into the sign of Cancer on 2nd June. And and for Cancerians, it's now transiting over your first house. So, yeah, if you're a Cancer Ascendant, this video is particularly for you, and let's get started with it. So, for Cancerians, this time is very rewarding, highly rewarding. Um, Jupiter holds the lordship of your sixth and ninth house, and now moving to your first house, making it one of the best transit of this year. And here are some predictions for you all, and I've made notes for that because I don't want to miss any point that can really be useful for you in the near future. So that's why. My first prediction is that Jupiter is the lord of your destiny, and now it is exactly located in your first house, meaning that you'll be getting the support of your luck, of your destiny, in whatever effort you put in. So just don't be shy or don't be lazy enough to put any effort, because this is not the time that you can just let it slip off your hand. So you really have to take a very strong hold of this time, because it's like once in 12 year kind of an era. So yeah, this is the time when you can actually take up something risky also and leave it to the destiny. And by risky, I mean something that you're not sure of. For example, you want yourself to get enrolled in some higher education, pursuing some course, some degree, but you're not sure of regarding the future outcomes it can have. But I would suggest you to really go with it. If your instinct is saying that, yeah, do this course, learn this skill, do that, even if you don't see some immediate outcomes out of that course. But yeah, you should do that, because it will prove beneficial in the coming times. So I'm talking about these kind of risky activities. So yeah, be mindful for that. um okay, and also it is a good time for higher learnings or taking up a master's degree, and especially in a foreign land, reaching out to foreign gurus, because it's a good time for that also. And you will also get a great mentor during this time. um, a mentor who can help you in various things, like maybe if you're a student, then maybe in your studies, and or maybe if you are someone who wants to land their first job, maybe in foreign lands, or um, where you actually need some connections and networking. So yeah, the mentor you'll get here can be really helpful. um Also, your father will also grow professionally and will give you all the support as much as he can. This is a great time for your father also. I would highly recommend you to follow his advice, take his advice. Don't decide without discussing it with him, because his inputs can be really beneficial in your life. And you'll be also inclined towards spirituality, and also wants to do good deeds now, because Jupiter here will influence you to do that. So yeah, you should do that, and you should help. If anyone comes and asks for your help, please help, no matter what. People will start to look up to you for advice, guidance, or just to get some hope in their lives, because you'll be that source of optimism and hope for everyone during this transit. Because Jupiter is sitting in your first house, over your personality, over your like self. So people are coming for you, thinking that, okay, if I reach to this person, my problems will definitely get solved, or maybe I'll just feel better if I share these issues with that person. So yeah, be that person, because you will be able to during this transit. um then your competitors or enemies will be losing their strength and won't harm you during this transit. This is very right. um, Although it doesn't mean that you won't have competitors or they'll not survive only, but like you'll be really capable enough to fight with them, or maybe to make your mark, and like no one can stop you from doing that. um, your competitors and enemies, especially hidden enemies, can be on the rise. But the thing is, that I want to focus on is that you will be really strong enough and capable enough to deal with it all. And so, like, this will not impact you in a way that you are losing some opportunities. That won't be the case. During this transit, you should follow a proper routine constantly, because this single effort will cure your most of the health problems. Yeah, this is a transit which can also trigger some health issues, but just by maintaining a constant routine, like waking up at the same time, sleeping at the same time, will be really helpful. So just make sure that you do that. And you must also keep a watch on your weight, because Jupiter is the planet of expansion, and sitting in your first house can make you, put on a little weight. So, like, just make sure that you do some required exercises and be physically a little more active during this transit. And because the Jupiter is a planet of expansion, make sure that that expansion is going into the right direction and not just over your body. So yeah, like, expand your knowledge, expand your wisdom. This is a transit where you really want to also be curious about knowing various things about the world, universe, people, everything. So yeah, use that curiosity and expand your knowledge. Jupiter's aspects are falling in your fifth, seventh, and ninth houses. Um, Here, you will also see that your relationship with your children and love partner is growing, taking a good turn if it was not uh, nice before. You will also see improvement in areas like your understanding will develop with each other, and so the relationship will grow. uh, Children might now listen to you, be obedient, and value your advice. The next aspect is falling on your seventh house, which is great for your married life. If someone is unmarried, then marriage is a possibility during this transit. And not just marriage, but like marrying with a really good partner is a possibility here. um you might get attracted towards a partner who possess qualities like Jupiter itself, like very knowledgeable, um you know teacher kind of, who really guides and can talk about anything. That wisdom will be there. Also, people who are involved in stock market or maybe some kind of investment, um, so this is the transit when you can really earn some great profits over here. But still, I would recommend that only go into stock markets and investments if you're really knowledgeable about it. Just don't do it like that, because the time is perfect for this. So yeah. um Chant mantras. Yeah. Because if during this transit you will read something holy, then it will be really beneficial for you. um, the charm, the optimism will increase, and it will also give you the strength to uh, understand and hear the problem of other people as well. Because for that also you need that courage to hear it all and absorb it. So yeah, you will have to develop your own strength for that. And reading something holy, chanting mantras will definitely give you that strength. Students will do good in studies because they'll be highly focused. So a good time for students. um, and yeah, this time has to be efficiently and effectively used. Jupiter's grace will be on your married life, so like hope for the best. as we have talked before also. Now, if we talk about your ninth house, then Saturn is already present, and now Jupiter is also aspecting. And when like two planets are, activating a house, we call it a double transit period. So, yeah, it's a double transit for your ninth house, because of the effects of Saturn and Jupiter both. So, yeah, now what changes here is that if only Jupiter was aspecting your ninth house, you might be having great ideas, and but you might lag behind when it comes to the implementation part. But because Saturn is present in the ninth house, you'll not be just sitting and creating ideas on your mind, but also you'll be implementing it. So it's a great time if you can implement what you think. This is what growth means in real terms, that you'll be working on it. So, yeah, that was all, and I hope you like this video. I hope you find it helpful. Also, just if you like it, then please like, share, and subscribe, and encourage me posting such videos and completing the series as soon as possible. I'm trying hard. So, yeah, I hope you like it, and I hope you find it helpful. Just stay connected, and thank you for watching my video. Thank you.